Grassroots is a kind of term that has been loosely defined. In China, it depicts the current disadvantaged or underprivileged groups of people. Here are some example groups that belong to the grassroots, like peasant workers, jobless outcasts, social isolates, inexperienced college graduates. These people are categorized into grassroots because they do not have easy access to rich social resources, or they lack a very powerful network of interpersonal connections. As such, the probability for them to reach success is greatly reduced. Let me show you some statistics that has been released by a recent national survey conducted by the People's Forum in 2011. In this survey, the researchers asked, what is the biggest obstacles that prevent grassroots people from success? They identified 6 most important reasons. On the list, at the top of the list are lack of money and help, and the impact of immorality like corruption. Okay. So this really speaks to the difficulties that the grassroots people are encountering in contemporary Chinese society. Over the past years, researchers have examined grassroots people from different perspectives. Here, I primarily focus on grassroots starts. Primarily, I look at these 2 questions. The first question is, what factors have drawn such a large number of people to cheer for the grassroots starts, particularly on the social media platform? The second question is about the relationship between social media audiences and grassroots starts. I examined 2 examples, 2 cases, and this example is a little bit old. Okay, Sister Lotus. Sister Lotus. Her real name is not Sister Lotus. Okay, first of all, I just want to remind you guys, don't misregard this as a porn star. No. And you can see that this is one of her early photos, and you can see that she is very brave and wearing low collar, breast revealing dresses. Okay, and she got her name Sister Lotus because on one of her online uploaded videos, she described herself as lotus in clear water, natural beauty without effort. But that is why netizens started to call her Sister Lotus. But indeed, in most people's eyes, physically, she is not that attractive. But let's take a look at her recent photo. Okay, is this a different person? No, it's the same. Again, it is Sister Lotus. And I talk about this because I just want to. Primarily, I focus on one recent event that occurred to Sister Lotus. That is about losing weight. Okay, so let's take a look at a recent tweet that Sister Lotus has posted on her microblog on Xinlang. In this blog, Sister Lotus said that she lost about more than 20 pounds in a month. Wow, that's really very effective. And this tweet has been forwarded more than 7,000 times, and it was also commented more than 2,000 times. It's a large number, just in terms of a single tweet in China. This is one case that I'm going to examine below, and indeed, Sister Lotus has been placed in the media spotlight for quite a long time. For instance, I don't know whether you can see that very clearly. For instance, on the Xinlang microblog, she has more than 300 million fans. That's a large number, huh?
No, not 300 million. 300,000?
No, 300 million.
30 million.
Oh, sorry, 3 million. I'm sorry for this. Yeah. Yes. Okay. Yeah. So by the date of April 17th of 2012, she already accumulated more than 3 million fans on the microblog, just of Xinlang. And on the Baidu blog, she accumulated about 500,000 fans. And one video about Sister Lotus has been broadcast more than 500,000 times, and also commented many times. Okay. I would like to turn to another case that I examined in my study. That is the Sun and Masculine Band. It is a music band comprised of 2 migrant workers working in southern China. One is 30-something, the other one is 40-something. And videos about this music band have been disseminated widely on websites like Youku, Renren, and other social media. By April 15th, there were over more than 4.1 million clicks of the video in the spring. In the spring, in fact, is a song that thrust these 2 singers into great fame and popularity. And later on, I will play a short video to let you show that in the spring. Also, I want to mention here is that after this music video was posted online, there were many online comments, but surprisingly, most of these online comments are very polite, friendly, and supportive. Therefore, this video was claimed to be with the most civilized and cleanest online comments, because indeed, on the social media platform, many comments are really dirty and even very, very dirty. Anyway, before I play this short music video, I just want to remind you guys, these 2 singers sang this song in the spring in a very shabby dorm, okay, with their upper body naked, and sweat running down their upper body. And but I want to remind you guys that it's not the best time to listen to this song, because my personal experience tells me the best time to listen to this song is when you are exhausted by your work, staying home alone, and open your fridge, no food inside, or when it is in the winter, there is no heat. When it is in the summer, there's no air conditioning, then listen to this song. I bet that will take you to the deep experience of this song, okay? Let me show you a little bit of this music video here. Two singers, one plays the guitar, the other one is sings the song, okay? Okay. I don't have time to play the whole song, but I just want to remind you guys that in the lyrics, they repeated one sentence. That is, if someday I do not have, when I get old, if I do not have anybody to depend on, please leave me in my pastime. Please leave me in the spring. Okay. So indeed, this song has touched so many people's heart, and particularly those living in the bottom, at the bottom of the society. So how then going back to my research questions, how did I examine my prior to research questions? I conducted interviews with culture experts and as well as journalists. Then I also conducted content analysis of some online social media contents. Here is the quote from an interviewee who is a culture expert. He commented why Sister Lotus became a superstar on the social media. Okay, and those words were highlighted by myself. Pretty much that Sister Lotus adopted a showy, extreme, and aesthetic value. But the first and foremost thing is about attention. As long as you can create the buzz, then you can become famous. Okay. Let's take another. Another point from another interviewee. He commented that Sister Lotus is more appealing to those not so well educated, and they are more likely to identify with Sister Lotus. Thank you. And this is a comment from a journalist. The journalist said, the two singers from the band are the results of a democratic process voted by us. And they are similar to us, and they belong to the group that we belong to. Okay. I content analyzed social media online comments and identified some themes. Indeed, if you look at the summary of those online comments, you can see that netizens are very supportive of Sister Lotus. They expressed their support for Sister Lotus. For instance, one example comment is, Sister Lotus is a role model, and also they discussed how to lose weight. Try to ask Sister Lotus for some opinions and tips. And also, not surprisingly, that happiness and liking are some major feelings that have been demonstrated by the netizens. And we look at, I also examined the themes and emotions that are demonstrated by social media audiences with regard to the music band. And on the top of the list are audience's comments about the singer's performance. Among the 80 comments, 73 of them are very positive, give high evaluation of their performance. And 74 comments among the 300 total express their liking of the singers. Okay. And on the top of the list of emotions are support, liking, touching. Very positive too. Yeah. I think that I don't think that this phenomenon is that unique to China. So here I toss out some questions for our discussion, possibly future research. The first question is about: are social media in nature the incubator or amplifier of grassroots stars? One example that I can give you guys maybe is Ted Williams, the Gold Voice. I remember that last year, a homeless guy who somebody posted his video online, and he has a very mature, pretty voice. And later, that guy came from Cleveland, in Ohio, and I remember that a TV station later on offered him a job. So maybe this is very similar, and can we examine that? And if we call grassroots a group, how those group identities are formed? Okay, and how do grassroots people online, particularly on the social media platform, interact with other groups? Okay, in China last year, the Chinese central government also launched a campaign to censor, cleanse, and purge online culture, because some experts, some researchers equated grassroots culture with nonsense culture, even modern social illness? I think that these questions deserve our further discussion and future examination. Thank you very much. Here's my presentation.